You're back here at the Electric Playground, where our week-long series Lock and Load is about to begin with a bang. The Army of Two sequel, The 40th Day, is taking the franchise into new territory. The first game focused quite heavily on co-op gameplay, but this time around, it's all about the multiplayer.
So multiplayer this time around is a big focus for us. We really wanted to take the co-op experience into the multiplayer. We are imagining that people will migrate from the co-op campaign into the multiplayer game. So all the leaderboards are set up for you and your buddy. They represent your partnership. All of the modes support that partnership. So your buddy is the only person who can heal you. He's also the person you can get grenades from or rearm yourself from. So we really want the partnership to be integral, and we're seeing in focus tests already that people really focus on working as a team. The first improvement for the last multiplayer is just sheer size, so we want to give people a lot more modes. We're supporting host migration, which all the cool kids are doing now, so if your host rage quits because you shot him in the face too many times, then it will automatically migrate to another player in your game, so you won't be kicked out anymore. We're supporting 12 players this time around. We're supporting client server, which is a big deal, so basically people will be able to set up private matches or public matches and then invite people over to those. It also means that it's no more waiting to connect randomly to people, so it's a little more stable. We really think that this time around multiplayer is going to be a big focus.
Multiplayer in Army of Two, the 40th, they will have 4 modes. 3 modes are versus mode: co-op deathmatch, warzone, and control. Co-op deathmatch, what we wanted to do with this one was to put an emphasis on the partnership, on 2 players playing together to achieve success. So basically it's 6 teams of 2 players going around maps trying to win the co-op deathmatch. And the score is based on the score of the 2 players. So you can be the lone wolf if you want, but chances are that you're not going to succeed that way. The other mode is control. There will always be 1 control point active at a time, and each team tries to capture the control point and hold it for a certain amount of time to score a point. The other mode is called Warzone. Actually, Warzone was in the first Army of Two in multiplayer. It was the mode of Army of Two. So what we did was just update it with the new co-op approach that we have for this time around. And then the 4th mode, it's called Extraction. It's a bonus mode. This is the mode you get if you pre-order the game. So it's a co-op at 4 where you try to fight against wave after waves of enemy. And this plays out through 4 maps. And what we do is that we change location where you play from round to round. So you have 16 rounds to go through. And it's getting amazingly difficult as you go along. So surviving up to the 16th round will be a challenge. And it's quite fun because you kind of want to get there. You want to fight together. Even if you die, you're just ready to arm up again, go at it, and fight till you get to the 16th round.
There's the big hitters in multiplayer, there's your CODs and your Halos and your Gears of War. So a lot of the time, for other titles, it's tough to break into that corner. So we realized that what we had to do if we wanted to sort of eke out our own, fan base was do something different. So, which is why we tried to, focus on bringing co-op over into the multiplayer space. So we're hoping to get, a fervent band of supporters once we launch.
You can unleash your inner soldier with Army of Two, The 40th Day, when the game is released in January. But for all of the hottest console and PC games that are out now, let's check in with Vic to see what's landed on the sonar.